Well, while Hugh's just rolling a cigarette, this seems like a good time to give a content warning for this particular project. There may be some effing and jeffing, some coarse language that the young ones might not want to hear.
Hey, Rob, they just like old friends. Yeah, old friends never tasted this good. I heard that.
It's the Daily Grind.
Episode 30.
Episode 30, the big 3-0.
Booyah! I am going to shock the pod family this evening there.
So it doesn't work when you giggle at pod yourself.
Oh, no. It wasn't a terrible watch today, man. I think I'm just hyped that tomorrow's the day.
The last one.
Uh-huh.
Last time we'll ever have to watch Grind.
Yeah. How was the watch for you?
It wasn't bad. We watched it with subtitles again today.
Maybe that's what spiced it up a bit.
Yeah, and we picked up on a few lines that we still hadn't picked up on, despite 29 previous watches.
Just because they're so damn inaudible a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's muttering, particularly Dustin. He's muttering a lot.
We'll talk about a couple of those lines. I actually took some notes here today. Physical paper notes, just like the old school.
Yeah, it's been a while.
They suck. I'll tell you that in advance. But
What?
before we...
They super duper, they the wiggers, they all the haggard ass chicks lurking around in this film.
I was actually referring to my notes, unfortunately. Everyone else though is awesome. I actually genuinely laughed today. Maybe I've just cracked, but again at that bit where
We've broken in a good way again.
yeah.
We've gone from broken in a good way to very broken in a bad way.
Yeah. But I laughed like genuinely at that bit where Dustin tries to pick up that girl in the club.
Oh yeah.
That bit made me laugh today. You did something sick earlier, Theo, and I'm going to tell everybody about it.
What did I do?
You said we could carry on watching the film,
Just see how long we can go.
get our streak up, and now that you've planted the seed in my head,
It seems such a shame. You've done it for 30 days in a row, and it seems like a shame to end the streak, but it doesn't seem like a shame at all to never watch this film again, you know?
the seed has been planted. I don't know. I just think we would get to Friday and be like, I had my heart set on Thursday. Yeah, I had my heart set on Thursday 31st. No.
Fucking with everyone now. They're going to know we haven't watched every day.
31st episode, I mean, I just fucked that up.
Thursday the 23rd of April. Today being Wednesday the 22nd.
So how do you feel about your own comment?
I don't know. I just said, it still feels like a shame to stop the streak. But I'm also not sure how much worthwhile material we would get out of doing it any longer. I feel like the premise of this podcast is incredibly samey, and it would just carry on being samey. Like, God knows how many times we've repeated ourselves.
Yeah, that's true that.
And
I think especially, do you think the fact that we do it every day contributes to that as well?
I'm not sure. It'd probably be worse if we were doing it like once a week, you know?
Do you think, what, in terms of repetitiveness?
Yeah, because it's been so long since we've had the last conversation that it's like, it'd be easier to repeat ourselves and not notice. And podcast fans aren't keen on...
The daily grind.
I mean, maybe. But they're certainly not keen on having content repeated.
No, I think 31, knock it on the head. I think that's a fair number. I think it's a decent number.
It's a full month. No one can argue that we didn't do a month of it.
Exactly.
A 12th of a year. And I've dropped some numbers, which I think were wrong, actually, about how many hours we spent watching Grind.
Oh, okay.
We can throw together a rough estimate of how much time we spent recording the podcast. And then double that for the amount of time I spent editing it, you know. But
31's good, man. I'm content with 31. Because after you said it earlier, I was like, well, 50 is a nice round number. And I was like, well, 100's also.
sick pop.
Yeah, no, not happening.
I never even got a 100-day streak on Duolingo. Never mind this fucking podcast.
So, we said inaudible.
Wow, that's not very good podcasting then, is it, Hudson?
So the first line, which is actually, we've spoken about the context before. Sheriff Bean we've sort of speculated that he sort of just never goes back to work when he goes on tour, which is not true.
We talked about him just like never showing up again.
Yeah, and screwing over
The
manager. But that's not true.
No,
that's
it's
not true.
not.
So Dustin says to him at the first...
When they first get to the demo,
Yeah.
they barge their way to the front. Says, check out the street skaters. And like completely cut up two girls that are just also standing there looking.
Yeah.
But they're not the main characters, so...
Yeah, get out of the way. We've spoken enough about haggard ass chicks recently. So
They are not haggard, mate.
No, but so Dustin says to Sheriff Bean, "I can't believe you quit." Which isn't an
Shut up and pay attention.
Yeah, which isn't an inaudible line, is it? It's just
No,
I've
just
never clocked it before.
Yeah,
The context.
Yeah, it's the thing. I've understood what you said, but I've never clocked the context. I've never drawn the line, despite the fact it's 3 seconds after.
Yeah, just never paid attention. Never paid attention to that, which is weird, considering I can recite this film backwards.
Yeah, not that weird, considering it just melts your brain, but...
Yeah.
Should we do a bit back and forth on the notes?
Oh, yeah, have you got some notes? Yeah.
I got some... Oh, yeah, so when the beam skates up to the drive-through...
Oh, yeah.
Video.
Yeah.
Not video thing. Order booth. And he's like, give me meat in the ass.
Yeah.
Give me meat in the ass.
Yeah, again.
I never, genuinely never got that.
Yeah, never even knew he said that. Okay, I thought he just says, give me meat.
Yeah, give me meat in the ass. You little cock boy.
Which just further aggravates the whole Sheriff Bean situation. Disrespecting the manager like that. So...
Just got mad respect for the manager.
Another weird sort of line. It's all the weird, quirky lines that just... I don't know if they say them too fast or the microphone just isn't picking them up. But another one was when Matt sprains his taint.
Yeah.
And Dustin says, put some soda pop on it. And he goes, what does he say? He says, rub it clockwise, dude.
I'm not sure. Is it Dustin or the sheriff who says that?
Oh, okay.
But one of them certainly says that.
It could be one of them, yeah.
Rub it clockwise, dude.
We said it before and we'll say it again. I'll say it again. The fucking... God damn.
Blow your fucking nose, dude.
God, I need to... No. The subtitles suck.
Oh, yeah.
They suck so hard. Oh, dearie me. I can't get my words out today, man. I am struggling.
Good podcasting.
Yeah.
It's another one from the Chili and Such. Another line we picked up where the manager's talking on the intercom. He's like, thought he said, no, we don't have that. And he says, no, we don't have diet. No, we don't have diet. What do you mean?
Which makes more sense to the reaction, doesn't it? What do you mean? Everywhere has diet. With the subtitles, you know they don't play the songs, or they don't subtitle the songs. Is that like standard practice?
I imagine, because it'd be a bit distracting.
Fair enough.
A lot of things. But then when all the characters are singing along to a song, it feels like maybe they should have subtitles.
Yeah, that was really weird. Their little group song definitely should have had subtitles.
Yeah, especially for the hearing impaired, you know, who are trying to watch grind.
Yeah, so they definitely should have had subtitles on the group song for sure. That was weak.
Yeah, when Matt's like, it's closely Alexheim, or whatever he says.
What does he say?
I don't know.
No one knows, yeah.
Well, all I can kind of pick up is Alexheim.
Is that they just completely left that off, did they?
Yeah, and when Red Crips, like, yo, check it. Peace. Although I feel like we talked about that on the...
Yeah, maybe, yeah,
episode.
on our subtitles episode, yeah. Subtitles part 2, bitches.
Oh, trouble in the house.
Oh, that's such a lame line, isn't it? I think it is, anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty lame. Speaking of Red Crip, though.
Yeah.
When they get to Santa Monica and they have a little standoff in the car park...
Yeah.
Red Crip's like, oh yeah, keep on rolling, crackers. Yeah, keep on rolling, crackers. It's like, what the fuck?
I've never noticed that.
How's Red Crip calling them crackers?
They're really embodying the
black culture.
The characters, yeah, they're going for it. Yeah, I can't believe I've never noticed that. That feels like something I definitely should have picked up on.
It's something a super duper bitch would miss out.
Oh, Theo. The last thing I need on episode 30 is some haggard ass chick lurking around.
Then why didn't you tell Cash to use the other bathroom?
God damn, it's sour about that bathroom. No,
I haven't been. It's so annoying.
I'm taking you back.
Way back.
As we go, a little something like Chicago. You know when Matt goes and fucking robs that kid of the skateboard?
The deck of the product house, yeah.
Yeah. Why do none of the grown-ass fucking men help the kid? They just sort of let him back through.
They give him shit, and it's almost like it was in England.
Yeah, also...
Hey, no, you stop! Oh, okay.
We'll get out of your way, sorry. But, like, especially at the back, there's, like, some grown-ass men.
Yeah.
You'd just be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
It's-
Stop.
It'd be a big old punch-up.
But maybe they just see Matt with his fucking, like, padlock chain necklace and they like...
choke necklace.
And he's just robbed a kid. So
Yeah,
like,
like-
this guy's...
He's probably got a knife. Fuck it.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking wackadoo.
And he stinks, I don't want to touch him.
He's been wearing those clothes for like a month straight. Yeah, maybe then...
Inch-thick plot armour as well.
yeah, maybe, maybe no one would do anything. Just let him get on with it. Just give the kid another skateboard.
Yeah, it's like
crying out loud.
So we'll move on with our day.
Oh yeah, in the commentary, I think Sheriff Bean says, "Oh, that kid got to keep that skateboard. Fucking great. The kid got to."
Vince.
Oh, was it? Oh, great, Vince. The kid got to keep an unbranded fucking skateboard that the sheriff skates of all people.
That dude got to keep that deck. I'm like,
Cool.
well, that's 40% of your budget. Explains why the film's so shit.
Damn it, Theo.
Yeah, no, I broke down a couple of times today. Just
You were sliding, like, physically, we've spoken about your sliding down to the floor before.
Yeah.
And then you came back up. I'm not sure if you slid down again, but there was definitely some
movement
odd sitting positions going on.
along the y-axis. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I enjoyed it. Gonna enjoy tomorrow. I say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as much
Chilly.
as much as I could.
Cocktails.
Oh yeah. I need some gin. That can be arranged.
You made it money.
That can be arranged. There, go buy some gin. I'll sort something out for cocktails. I'm looking forward to the chili.
Oh.
But shall I tell you what I'm looking forward to even more? Is shaving my beard.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So it's been 30 days since you shaved. Are you going to shave straight off the episode, or are you going to save it for Friday?
I was gonna shave in the day.
Oh, mate,
Dude!
you fucked up.
No?
Why wouldn't we take like a picture every day and have a little time lapse of you growing a beard?
Yeah, we should have done that.
Fuck's sake.
It's not interesting information, but it's like the first time I've ever grown a beard, and it's pretty wafty. Well,
It would have been great though.
I just feel like...
I've gotten used to it now. It suits you.
Yeah.
You just need to clean it up a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Like, trim it down.
Little cheek fluff. Peach fuzz.
I don't know, I don't really like having a
Peach
beard.
fuzz. Man, the hip hop references in this episode. It's great.
Peach fuzz. It's a little bit more than peach fuzz, people.
But they'll never know because there's no time lapse.
No, exactly. I just feel weird out and about with it because it's not like a proper beard. I'm just like, oh god, I just look like a weirdo.
If you're looking at who's this homeless guy?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd be looking forward to getting rid of that. There are a couple weird things I picked up on, but maybe I'm just absolutely going for it.
Go for it, man. I've had my last note. I've got a question to ask you, but we'll save that until you've gone through.
Okay, sure, yeah. So, when Matt takes crap on Jimmy Wilson's bus, Jimmy Wilson says, somebody broke the tour rule.
Yeah.
Took a number 2 on the bus. Don't go number 2 on my bus. Why is a grown-ass fucking man saying number 2 like a little child?
Because a PG-13 only has a limited number of shits that they can say.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
So
okay.
they used all their shits, or they wanted to save it for a more poignant moment.
The thing is, it makes it funny, but do you think the fact that him saying... I think the fact him saying number 2 is funny, but do you think that's supposed to be the joke?
That was the goal. I don't know, but I think it's better. It'd be more natural if he was like, no taking shits on my bus.
Don't take shit on my bus! Or even
But-
crap. Someone took a crap on the bus, man.
That's the thing, they could have said crap, but they went with number 2, and I think that's probably...
I think it's funnier for sure,
Yeah.
but I just wonder if that was their aim. I also think that number 2 is such an Americanism. I don't think we don't really use it over here. Is that fair?
No, I think I'd respectfully disagree.
Fair enough, yeah.
Particularly
yeah.
like the kids and stuff, I think we can use it.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right. No, I'm just saying it's something...
Because it's a nice, like, British euphemism, isn't it?
Number 2.
Number 2, because it rhymes with poo.
Don't take a poo on my bus. So So while we're on Jimmy Wilson, the big JW, Jimbo, do you reckon he ever... I've got a question for you. Do you reckon he ever does just slap on any of those skate videos? Like, so any of the Sponsor Me tapes? Just picks one at random? Or do you think they all just go straight in the bin?
If I were in his position, I would definitely pick like a random one
So
every
would
so
I.
often.
Yeah.
Just like, oh yeah, let's check out a couple of these, see what's good. Because I bet there's some really good stuff and some really funny stuff and some like hilariously bad stuff.
Exactly, yeah, totally. So if you're just chilling with the gang,
Yeah.
on a big drive or something, you would just chuck one on, even if you're just shooting the breeze or playing chess or whatever those skateboarders get up to.
Drinking their Mountain Dew and playing chess and the like.
Real straight edge guys, you know. Reading a book and finishing off that hypothesis.
Studying for their doctorate.
Yeah, I would totally just slap someone because I think it's probably more for comedic effect as well.
Yeah.
Just
But
like...
then I'd also tell the tour manager to tell anyone that he never watches any of them. So there's like no
Yeah,
hope.
sure.
You don't want any hope.
Yeah. Don't want to get the hope up.
I feel like I've asked my question before.
I'll be interested. I'll
Let me know about it.
I will respectfully answer it. I'll give you the time of day there.
Your opinion could have changed.
Interesting. People know my opinion is very flimsy after my little Patreon fucking disrespect.
That was switcheroo, yeah.
So dumb.
What was rub it?
Rub it clockwise, dude.
Oh.
That's soda pop. We missed the fucking best subtitle, man. The one that Matt says at the end of the film, where the Wiggers go, yo, but we're still taking your girl. Ah! And then Matt goes, take her, dude. Which is so funny, man. He's so against Jamie, isn't he? And that subtlety just like doubles it up, because obviously he's got his little team talk.
Yeah,
But that little subtle, like, oh, fucking hell, take her, man.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because he thinks, oh no, she's taking Sheriff Bean away from me?
We'll break up the crew, man.
She's the one that gets them sponsored.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that at the time.
Fair enough, but
Take the haggered ass chick.
for real.
Him and Bam would get on.
Fucking hell, imagine Man Bam together.
Man Bam. Man Bam.
Jesus. I want to hear your question, then I'm going to retaliate at you with another question.
See, the more I think about it, the more I'm sure I've asked you. But would you rather hang out with the Wiggers or the Super Duper skate team?
You've never asked me this.
Have I not?
No, man.
Okay, well, there's your question.
Right, good question. I'm going to go in deep on this. I think the Wiggers would be so annoying to hang around with.
It'd be funny for like a while.
It would be funny for like a day, a couple days, a few days.
I think hearing that song, like loop, would probably drive you batty.
They know their ways to the 40s, man.
They know the ways they know how to sesh.
Exactly.
They're on the list, they can get straight into the club.
Exactly. yo, muscle check. Don't you want to be in a crew like that? It's got to be Super Duper Skateboards.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wiggers, man, but I think you'd be so annoyed.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it'd be Super Duper Skateboards, man. That's just a chilling road trip. What about you?
Yeah, Super Duper.
Obviously, yeah.
No
If
doubt.
you turned around and be like, I'll totally the Wiggers for
Totally
sure.
the Wiggers, man. Yeah, every day.
Have we spoken about this before? What?
40s, bloods,
Exactly.
bitches,
Well,
trouble in the house.
what the hell is Winona even doing at the Colorado skate shop? Do you reckon she's just hanging out, watching kids skate?
I don't know.
Seems a bit weird, doesn't it?
She must be into skateboarding. Or knows that. Well, I think most skateboarders don't have shit all apart from a beat up skateboard to their name.
Yeah, exactly. She's not going to steal that, is she?
I don't know, maybe she sold her last ride just around the corner.
She heard Super Duper Skates are coming
Yeah.
to town.
She needs another ride to get her to like Tucson.
Jesus. I'm done with my fucking notes, man. My notes sucked fucking balls today.
Well, I picked this fucking movie clean off the bone, cracked open the bone and sucked out all the marrow.
Tomorrow we're going to be fucking chewing the bone.
Yeah.
Is that euphemism? Take that out.
Zip.
Holy macaroni. I keep thinking of ideas for tomorrow's episode. I haven't got any solid ones yet, though.
I mean, we don't have any questions.
Yeah.
We got no love for the questions. Not even a pity question.
Yeah.
Why'd you guys suck so much? At least that would have been something.
I would have gone deep into that. I can answer that. That's when I can get my teeth into.
4 years of counselling.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think, do we just shoot the breeze, look back on our time of grind?
Yeah, if I had the time or inclination, I could do like a best of little compilation. I'm not going to do that. That would take fucking days.
We haven't got days there.
No, and
We've got 24 hours.
with any luck, by the time I'm editing and putting this episode out and tomorrow's episode, we may well be balls deep into season 2, so series 2.
Well, by the time we finish dropping this episode 31,
Yeah, because we're on 12, so it's 1,
yeah,
2,
damn.
3.
a lot of great content to come.
There's like 6 weeks of content.
Nice, man. Nice. On some quarantine news, I went on that walk today that you suggested to me.
Oh yeah,
The little 100 metres down the path. What a great little fucking walk, man.
it's nice, man, isn't it?
So nice.
It's really cool.
And all the bluebells are out, and
Yeah.
no one to be seen. I didn't cross anybody.
And like that patch of land is like a busy, there's a lot of thoroughfare, particularly
Mm.
since quarantine, and that little side path is just so nice.
So nice. I'll be
And-
using that for sure.
For all the nerds out there, it's like such an amazing wildflower walk. I must have seen 24 different species of wildflower,
Nice, man.
which really gets me going, you know.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, all the bluebells are looking fucking sick as well.
Yeah, oh, I was so glad to go out and actually see them. And particularly down that path, there's a few really big patches.
I took a couple of paths that I don't think I've taken before, and it made for the best walk I've had in a long, long time around there.
Did you notice some of the trees with like quite big white flowers?
I did spot that, yeah.
those are apple trees, those crab apple.
Oh, are they? I was wondering about those. There's one that looks sort of similar with pink flowers. What's that?
They like start off kind of pinky and then bloom into like
okay.
white.
Yeah.
There's also cherry blossoms are out, so it could have possibly been that.
Can you use? What does one use crab apples for? Do humans use them?
You can make like jellies and stuff out of them, but you need like stacks of sugar to actually make it taste good.
Make it taste any good? Yeah.
But fun fact: crabapple and bluebells are both ancient woodland indicators.
Oh, really?
It means the woodlands, well, like we know from documented evidence, the woodland's been there for 400 years, but it means that it's most likely been there for way longer.
Ah, how come? Why do bluebells?
They just take a really long time to kind of establish themselves
Right.
in those particular areas, and they're not in like plantations where the ground's been all torn up and they've planted new trees, like normally spruce and stuff, and they take a really long time to get back and re-establish themselves. So there's a good if they're there, it's a good idea. Like it's a good indicator that the woodland has been there for hundreds of years.
Nice, man, dropping knowledge. How long does the bluebell season last? Aren't they only out for a couple of weeks or something?
Oh yeah, if that, like a week or two in bloom.
Damn. The Daily Bluebell.
My spin-off podcast. Wildflowers of the season.
Is that what you're going to do in our little daily grind break?
Yeah, for sure. Now I've got more time. I'm actually going to enjoy.
Or are you going to make a podcast about
enjoy
the
spring.
wildflowers?
Oh no, just go enjoy spring. Count some butterflies, you know.
Yeah. I didn't see any butterflies today, actually.
I think it's a bit too early for like the speckled wood, which is one of the ones you're going to see in kind of like a dense woodland like that. So you kind of need to go to the more open areas because they're insects. They need heat, like the sunshine, to
Right, yeah.
get warm enough to fly. And
Generally, do they?
it also has to be a really still day. Like if it's too windy, they don't tend to come out.
Yeah, because they'll
Obviously-
just be blown around.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
So sunny and quite a relatively still day is ideal butterfly weather. This really has gone off on a fucking tangent, hasn't it?
I was just about to say, fucking talk about badminton or something. Because that's what we need for badminton as well.
I've been watching the pro squash tours, PSA. It's great, man.
Have you actually?
A little bit on YouTube, yeah.
Ah, you nerd.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm missing squash, man. Big up to my man, Dave Walker.
Squash, yeah. What are we running at? Please, help me out here.
12 minutes. And I've only just started about butterflies. Now let me tell you about moths.
Oh,
no,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
What was your question? Have you asked it already?
Yeah, it was a shit one, just like my fucking...
Is that why I started talking about butterflies?
Oh,
Christ
Jesus
alive,
Christ, I can't believe we've started talking about butterflies. From 40s and hip-hop to butterflies.
We're gentlemen of the world. We have much knowledge to share
Much knowledge.
with the pod family.
Too much knowledge about grind.
I think that's why I'm just like, no, I know other things.
Help me. Yeah. So the butterflies, like that was my fault. I totally baited you. Not on purpose. I wasn't like getting the guy to talk about butterflies, crying out loud. We need some,
Anything but
we
grind.
need some fill time here. Oh fuck! Only one more episode.
Yeah, fucking hell. If you've listened this far, you're a goddamn champion.
Yeah, you've done a harder job than we have.
Oh god, yeah.
Right, tomorrow, big day. Chilly. And such.
Cocktails. What? Cocktails. No, cocktails.
Cocktails. Holy fuck.
Yeah, sometimes Eric looks like He-Man.
I never noticed, because he's so fat.
What?
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Like fat with a PH, or?
No, fat. With a fat gut.
You're talking about Preston? What do you mean?
I don't know what I mean. I don't mean anything.
Any hints to love?
Yeah, got another like.
Nice.
She already followed us though. No shout outs to randoms.
I shout out random. They pay me.
Yeah.
Thought any more about season 2?
No, not really. No, I've just been thinking about the finale. I still keep thinking it's going to be Batman. I just don't want it to be Batman. I think Ali G in the house was a good call.
I know what you mean, but is a like a full-on comedy gonna be really rough? Whereas kind of Batman and Robin is like a bit of a campy kind of comedy.
Yeah, I think Batman and Robin will be funnier because of how shit it is. Fuck, who knows?
Well, when it gets a bit closer to the time, we can maybe do like one of those Instagram polls. Get some public feeling.
Yeah.
Batman v LEG.
Yeah, nice.
Or any other film we come up with.
Good idea, for sure. Can't have too many.
I'm not sure you can have any more than 2 options.
No.
I've never done it. I don't know how to Instagram. You're the
Yeah.
you're the social media manager.
I didn't even know you could do a poll on Instagram. God damn it. This episode is brought to you by Instagram.
Functions beyond our capability and understanding.
You can keep up with the daily grind.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all Instagram is good for.
Yeah. Download Instagram, follow at the Daily Grind podcast, and you've done it.
You've done
You
it.
successfully insted.
Oh man, I think we're done here.
This is trash.
This is trash. We're saving ourselves for tomorrow, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, no, we're saving best till last.
Oh.
Best till last, motherfucker.
We've promised so much but have nothing.
We promised shit all. All we promised. That we're going to have chili. It's about the only thing we promised. We promised so much. No, we fumbled around with ideas.
Well, the chilies.
Tried to get Q&A going. Failed miserably.
No
We're
one,
going to
man.
have cocktails to drink away our lack of Instagram.
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 fame.
Instagram.
This really was
Should we make up some questions for ourselves?
Okay, you come up with a load of fake accounts. Ask us some kind of questions tomorrow. We'll get our followers up.
I'll be busy at work, man. You come back from work and I'll be like, yeah, we've got 1 million followers. Fucking god damn it.
Not sure if we mentioned it on the podcast before either, or if it was just non-podcast talk.
Shooting the breeze.
Shooting the breeze. Did we talk about signing our copy of Grind and like selling it for like a charity
I
thing?
think that was yesterday.
Was that yesterday? I'm so done with this. I'll say yeah, no, we definitely don't need to do any more than 31 days.
No, man, no. I think
Maybe we'll just watch it 9 more times and report back at episode 40.
I'm not fucking doing that. Jesus Christ. How to make a worst idea even worse. Fucking watch it without doing anything about it.
Yeah, with no outlet, no cathartic moment to share with the pod fam.
The pod fam. Can't believe you made that saying up. That's so lame.
TDGPF, Daily Grind Pod Fam.
Nice, man.
No, not really.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
Nice.
The last 10 minutes of the pod gonna be the sound of us smoking cigarettes.
Hopefully something organic might flow, but no, honestly, normally these days by the time we finish recording, just sit here in silence, finish our cigarettes.
Well, how about this thing? Butterflies. Now, can you fill me in? Oh dear.
Well, they start as eggs.
I was joking.
Oh.
With the audio running, feels like we've invited someone and we're just not talking to them. Invited someone to watch us smoke cigarettes.
It's the beauty of editing, Hudson. They don't hear this. They only hear the gold.
I'm still waiting for that.
Yeah, it'll come, eventually.
Oh, dearie me.
Who the fuck keeps shitting?